Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album, Dad AF. Ain't no mountain high enough. Okay, let's get to this video. Today's video is sponsored by Lip Smackers. Oh my God, no, but I wish it was. I wish it was so much. So this is my current favorite. People always ask me, I mean, like, it's so funny, the questions that are like the most asked questions. Typically one of the most asked questions is, what is your favorite lip balm at the moment? So my favorite lip balm at the moment is this Bedazzled Lip Smackers Strawberry. I love it so much. Somebody sent it to me. They also sent me a vanilla one. I'm not going to throw this because, of course, why would you? But these were $20 at Ulta, okay, you guys? So I went into Ulta just to prove that this is my favorite at the moment. I went into Ulta and I bought them out of their clearance stock. So I now have 3. These were $20 and they were marked here. You can see right here it says receipts, Whitney. It says $20 and they were marked down to $9.97, which I think is a pretty good deal. So I have $30 worth of lip balms right here. Still comparable to other people's lip balms, and I love... No, that wasn't shade, but don't you wish it was? Anyway, I love the Lip Smacker so much. I have since I was a little kid. But anyway, okay, let's get into this video. Now, I usually do Q&As, and I get stuck on like one question for 10 minutes or something like that, and so I end up only answering 5 or 6 questions. So yesterday, I went in and I said on my Instagram that I wanted to do a get ready with me, and I was going to talk about drama. I was going to answer your drama questions. Well, I looked through some of them and I didn't get that many drama questions. They were more questions about me again. Peter, what's your favorite fruit? Me, myself, and I. So anyway, no. My favorite fruit is a mango. I love mango so much. I talked about that on my vlog the other day. True story. And I really wasn't a mango eater till a couple years ago. This is the problem. I start talking about it and then I just like fall down the rabbit hole of talking about my own interests. Okay, listen. You have to love yourself before you can love somebody else. Okay, so anyway, by the way, I started a TikTok. I'm basically TikTok famous now, if you didn't know. I have learned so much about the world from TikTok, okay? And now I have learned that you can get free ice cream sandwiches at Chick-fil-A, which I don't go to the Chick-fil-A anyway, but you can if you go in there. You can also get free cookies at Subway if you ask them to bake your sandwich before they ask you. I learned that on the TikTok. I'm kind of wondering how these people are keeping their jobs that work for these fast food restaurants that are giving all of these hacks out there. But anyway, so I've been over on the TikTok now for 24 hours, not even. I'm basically TikTok famous at this point. I totally don't get it whatsoever. I don't know how to edit it. You're not going to get any of those fancy edits from me over there. But my TikTok is linked below, so go follow it if you want. Okay, so I was going to do this real funny, get ready with me. I mean, in my mind, it was real funny. I'm sure it was just going to be me washing my face and putting on a hat, because that's basically how I get ready. Now, I have a little bit of a longer routine than that, and I'm actually on my review channel today. I am going to go over there and I'm going to show you either, because I haven't done it yet, so I don't know, my favorite products that I use in the morning and at night and how I use them. So I will show, I probably do my nighttime routine over there today and my favorite products that I use. So we'll go in and do that on my review channel if you have any interest in that whatsoever. But I wanted to do this rapid fire Q&A at 3 minutes and 36 seconds where I just go in and I just answer questions like this, because I always get hung up on like one question for 5 or 10 minutes. So let's go in here, okay? I went in last night and I looked at some of the questions, but since then I haven't. Here we go. Okay. You're stranded on an island. What 3 items would you choose not to live without? Oh, this is by Danny, Whoopie Socks. Hey, Danny. What 3 items would I not want to live without? Oh Lord. I mean, let's just think that like food and water are included in this. I think I've answered a question like this before, so I'll probably give a completely different answer. I would say Netflix with unlimited battery. And then my husband, but he's not really an item, is he? Okay, so that doesn't really count. And he wouldn't be when I'm stuck on any island forever, right? Okay, so, let's see. Oh my God, my iced coffee from Starbucks. How could I ever live without that? So that would be 2. I mean, are these kind of like items? I don't know. And I guess my phone, so that I could listen to music. Let's just say if I had no Wi-Fi, I could just still listen to my music and I would be okay with that, because I just love listening to music and Audible. I'm obsessed with Audible. So anyway, let's get to the next question. what is your order at Waffle House? Well, I don't go to Waffle House anymore. Not for any reason, I just haven't been there for a long time. But when I used to go there, I used to get a peanut butter waffle, which has little peanut butter things on it. And then I got hash browns covered and smothered. And then I got a side of sausage patties, is what I got at Waffle House. Okay. Laura Lee said, not the Laura Lee, a different Laura Lee. But hey, Laura Lee, she said, can I be your good Judy? Of course you can be my good Judy. Let's see. Somebody asked, when going out, how do you cope with your social anxiety? Not very well, but better than I did. And honestly, YouTube has really helped me a lot with that. Because I just was always afraid of my own shadow. I always looked at the ground, things like that. My old sponsor, so if you don't know, I don't know why this would be the first video you'd watch, but if you don't know, I've been sober for over 25 years. My old sponsor used to always say to me, when you walk into a room, hold your head up high, you are a person of character today. That really helped me a lot. Being able to interact with you guys has really, I don't know, made me feel more comfortable in my own skin. So a lot of the things I do to go out, like that got me there was, I just had to do it. I had to start just participating in life and going to things. And what I realized was I would get there and then I would really enjoy it and I would have fun. So I would, come home and I'd be like, oh my God, I had so much fun. So that would make me want to do it the next time more. But I would go in, there were things that I would do, like I always wanted to know where we were going, how long we were going to be there, who was going to be there. Those are things like when you have social anxiety that go through your head, right? And then I also had to realize that nobody really cares. Like when I'm there, like not everybody's in the corner talking about me. They just really don't care. I'm not that important in the world. I'm that important to me and my friends and my family, but in the reality of the world, when I'm standing out, at some club or at a party or whatever, nobody's over there. Like it's just not that deep. You know what I mean? And then that made me kind of like really enjoy myself more. But I would do some deep breathing exercises before. In all honesty, I would sit in the car and I'm kind of like, this is at the very beginning, and the more I've done stuff and the more I've participated in life, I realize that life is really short and I want to participate in life and I don't want this to keep me back from enjoying things in life. Good question. Do you have a foot fetish? I do not have a foot fetish, but I have been told that I have very nice feet. I wear Birkenstocks, like I wore Birkenstocks today and it was snowing outside. Okay, I actually ran into somebody that I knew at the post office, and I had Birkenstock sandals on, and they kind of looked down. I was like, I know, it's snowing, I have Birkenstock sandals on. Okay, have you seen the Slaton sisters show on TLC? I have not, but I have talked to Amy a couple times. She and I have messaged each other. I asked her originally about the show, and she said, yes, we have a show, but you can't say anything. She didn't say anything. She said, I can't say anything until the show is on. And she said, but after it comes on, then you can say whatever you want to say about it. And I said, okay. So anyway, but it was, I'm really happy for her. I'm really happy for Amy. I think Amy is misunderstood. I think a lot of people really dislike her. But, she's really, really working hard to lose weight. And there are a lot of other people out there that are known on YouTube for their weight and monopolizing that and stuff like that. And the fact that Amy is actually taking this seriously, I'm really impressed with that. So good luck to you, Amy, on your journey. I wish you all the best in the entire world. Amy has never, I will just say this, Amy has never been anything but 100% nice to me. And we have talked, not a lot, but a little bit off and on through the years when I've reached out to her to ask her something to, clarify something that's going on. But anyway, she's just been 100% gold to me. So I wish her all the best. Amy Slaton and Tammy Slaton got their own TV show on TLC. Okay. Let's see. Let's go down here a little bit. Will you do a doggy dress up video? It would be so cute and hilarious. I might at some point, I just reviewed the Bark box and the Dapper Dog box on my review channel, and those were really hard, you guys, with PP having just passed away. I'm not ready to do a bunch of dog videos right now. I'm not in that place yet. When I get there, yes, I would do something like that. Why don't you like to cook at home? I don't like to cook at home. I don't like to cook at somebody else's home. I don't like to cook, period. But, oh my God, people are gonna go crazy. I kind of joked about this in the video the other day, and people were like, oh my God, do it, do it, do it, do it. I am thinking about starting, not now, but 6 months down the road, a cooking channel. And it would be like me following recipes because I don't cook, right? And seeing how they turn out. I don't know, what do you think about all that? Okay. I just like to have fun. I love to have fun. How do you feel about breadcrumbs on mac and cheese? Love them. Have you seen Misty lately? Oh my God. Okay, so if y'all don't know, Misty I used to refer to back in the day on my videos. I don't know why I stopped. I just kind of forgot about it. Some of the things I did at the beginning of my videos, I just kind of have forgotten. But Misty was my friend in high school. That's not her real name, okay? But Misty is a real person. And Misty in high school, she was known, let's just say, for giving, oh my God, $2 BJs in the bathroom. Okay, but then she would she wasn't real smart, see? And she loved, okay. In all honesty, when she has seen these parts of my videos, she thinks it's hilarious, right? So she would give 2 for $5, like to 2 friends or whatever, because she really just wanted $5. So it sounds like she was getting a bad deal, but she was really getting a good deal, okay? So anyway, poor Misty. Misty, okay, got up with people, that Christian group, you know, in college, and then she met her husband, and now they live in the suburbs. Misty drives a Range Rover, and she's living in like a $500,000 million house, okay? Misty's doing just fine. And yes, I have talked to her recently because our 30-year anniversary is coming, our 30-year reunion is coming up next August, and so I reached out to Misty, and I was like, we really should go to this together. So I'm trying to get a bunch of my old friends together to go to this. Okay, so let's see what else. What's your take on the Jacqueline series? So, Jacqueline put this video, Jacqueline Hill put this video, Jacqueline who? Smith from Charlie's Angels, love her, always wanted to be Kelly Garrett. Jacqueline Hill put this little video up on her Instagram the other day. I actually made a video about it. She said that, my husband is calling me right now. She said that, talking about the last year, I made a whole video about it, you can go watch that video. But, you know, people are speculating that she's going to put out this documentary series. Now, I don't know that she's going to do that. It wouldn't surprise me if she did. I don't know how it would be well received. I think at this point, like, people, yes, still want answers about Lipstick Gate, but unless it gives definitive answers and makes Jacqueline Hill look really good in this situation, which she said she's humiliated and ashamed about how she handled things, I'm not really sure that it would be what's best for Jacqueline. Like, if I was her PR person, I would say, I think maybe you just need to keep it moving, okay? Like, I don't know that you bringing this back up when you refuse to address it for so long. Do I think that people deserve to hear an answer? Absolutely. Do I think from a PR point of view, from her, that it would look good for her? No, I don't think it would. I think it's going to bring up all the stuff from the past. And unless she's trying to hype up drama to release a new product, I don't really understand why she would do that. But, let's see. How often do you read your comments on your videos? Every single day. What type of gay are you? So on my Instagram, I did that thing where it's like, what type of gay are you? But it wouldn't work. So I don't know. I don't know what type of gay I am. A golden star. I've never had sex with a woman. Oh my God. I know it's probably a big surprise. Favorite color? Blue. Please do Drag Race reviews. I did them for a while. They're not, like, they don't do real well on my channel. People don't love to watch those. And I think the thing that's hard with, like, RuPaul's Drag Race is that everybody has their favorites. Everybody has their opinions and on and on and on. But if you want to watch somebody that does really great, like, Drag Race commentary. So if you don't know, RuPaul's Drag Race just came out and announced that season 12 will start February 28th. But if you want to watch somebody that does really fantastic coverage and talking about the behind the stuff that you would never even think about, okay, is Jake Yancey TV. So go check out Jake. His channel is really interesting. Are you over your drama channel? No, I love my drama channel. I love being a drama channel. I love being a commentary channel. And I've said going into 2020 that I really want to be a mix between, like, Eat Entertainment TV kind of thing, where you're just reporting on the gossip of YouTube or things that are coming up, but also kind of spin it with, like, some life advice based on my own experience. You know, back in the day, kind of like a Phil Donahue. Or an Oprah, or whatever, okay? I wish. Who is more romantic, you or Alex? Well, back in the day, I would have said definitely me, but I think it's really split evenly now. It just depends kind of on the day. Do you have any tattoos? If not, do you plan on getting any? I do not have any tattoos. I'm not a big lover of any kind of, like, pain, but I have really thought about it in the last couple years. So, I don't know. If I got one, I would talk about it on here and talk about that journey. My journey to getting a tattoo. I used to want to get, when my mom passed away, so, you know, I have stuff that my mom wrote and stuff that my dad wrote, and of course he's still living, but I wanted to write something that my mom said right here and something that my dad said right here. That was, and for a long time, because cardinals, redbirds, were like the sign that my mom and I had decided that if she ever came back, like to visit spiritually, that would be the sign, which my dad thought was hilarious later because he's like, the cardinal is the Indiana state bird, so you're going to see them everywhere. But I used to want to get a cardinal feather tattooed on the back of my neck too. That was something I wanted to do. If you could live anywhere, where would you pick? I would live between Indianapolis, which is where we live, and Miami, Florida. I would go back and forth. And that is what we are planning on doing, probably very soon. If you could have any singer or band perform at your renewal, okay, my wedding renewal, who would it be? Any band? Well, my husband is like, and I don't know that you would consider this a band. He is the biggest Rufus Du Sol fan in the entire world. We're gonna see them here in Indianapolis soon. So probably Rufus Du Sol, because we have a song that's kind of like our romantic song. It's Rufus Du Sol Treat You Better, and that would be the song that I would have them perform. Okay. You're pretty wise in my book. How did you learn to let things go? You know what I realized? I realized that I was missing the lesson that was being presented to me over and over again, and I could be a better person and I could enjoy my life more instead of resisting adamantly just resisting, you know? And that I really wanted to enjoy my life. I was tired of that, and I was tired of being like, no, I'm right, and you don't know the truth, and blah, blah, blah. It's just so boring. It's so boring, isn't it? We all have the need to tell on somebody, but you know, listen, when I'm doing all of that, when I'm consumed with what somebody else is doing, I'm not focusing on myself. And I want to focus selfishly on myself to be the best version of myself that I can be, and to have the best life that I can possibly have, and to travel and spend life with my husband and my best friend and, you know, my family and my dogs and things like that. And that's what I want to do. I can't do that while I am caught up in anger and resentment and have grudges towards other people. So I just decided, like, let it go. It really is not that deep. It's not that deep. By the way, I do have a merch shop. People ask that all the time, and It's Not That Deep is in there, so you can go check it out. It's listed below. Is TikTok what you thought it would be? Oh my God, no, I'm so confused. Okay, let's see. Have you been enjoying TikTok so far? This is from the same person? No, different person. Yeah, I'm enjoying TikTok. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's really, listen, I'm a little old for TikTok, but I'm trying to, like, listen, I'm bringing the grandmas and the grandpas over to TikTok, okay? So just get ready, because we're gonna take over. What's your fondest memory on YouTube? Oh my God, my fondest memory on YouTube. What a great question. My fondest memory on YouTube. I don't know. Like, I've had so many really cool memories on YouTube. I don't know, like, there's been so many, you know, like, getting to meet through the time some of the influencers that I looked up to at that time. You know, I would back in the day say, oh, I'd faint a million faints if I met these people, and then get to meet them in person. It was surreal. You know, to, like, I'll tell you what my strongest memory was. When I started BookTube, I did a video about this. So when I started BookTube, I started it on May 11th. It will be 4 years, it's May 11th. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, that was more people than I went to high school with. And I was like, there are 1,000 people out there that are not forced to sit in a room and watch my videos. They're choosing to watch my videos. And it, like, profoundly hit me, you know? And I grew up being this person that people didn't like, people didn't want to be around because I was gay, and, you know, and if they were around me by association, they would be made fun of. And so all of a sudden I had 1,000 people that were choosing to watch something that I was putting out there. And it was like a really profound moment for me. Like, it really was like, this is a really cool thing. That's probably been the #1 moment. Will you do a small meet and greet in Vegas? I know people really want me to do meet and greets. That's where my social anxiety really comes up. So I don't know, I'll have to think about it. Let's see. Oh my God, there's just so many people saying hi, 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 hi. Why aren't Tati and Raw Beauty Christy friendly? I have no idea. What do you like best about making videos? I think the best thing I like is just about, like, I mean, there's a couple things. Like, I love coming up with ideas. That's #1. #2 is, okay, because I never know. Like, I didn't really know I was going to do this Q&A the way that I'm doing it right now. I was like, okay, I have a drama video that I want to do. So I may do that. This may be a 2 for Saturday. But I was like, okay, I want to do that video, blah, 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 whatever. And so I like come up with these ideas and I get real excited. That's number one. Number two, I don't love the editing and all that. That just is so boring to me, which is why I don't really do it. The second thing I really like is just like publishing it and then seeing like the people's responses and like reading your comments and stuff, especially on my vlog. I don't know why, but I love reading the comments on my vlog because it's like, I know almost every person over there because they've like commented and followed for a really long time. Okay, can you remember where you were or what you were doing when you found out that big celebrities like Michael Jackson passed away? I don't really remember. I do remember, because I'm such a huge Whitney Houston fan, I do remember when Whitney Houston passed away, and I was just devastated. The other thing is, I don't know, I'm a huge Anna Nicole Smith fan, and when Anna Nicole Smith passed away, I mean, I had been following all of that so closely. I feel like she's such a product of our society. And when she passed away, I just weirdly enough with her, I don't know why, like I kind of shut down a little bit. It was weird. My mom and I used to always watch the Academy Awards, and one of our favorite moments, but saddest parts, were when they do the in memoriam at the end, and they show everybody that's passed from the year before. Philip Seymour Hoffman, that was a huge deal for me when he passed too, because he passed of an overdose. Anybody that has like a drug-related passing is so hard for me because, you know, I'm a person in recovery, and I've lived around recovery and addiction for so long that it's really hard for me when I hear of somebody that I looked up to or I idolized or I loved something about them that has passed away from addiction. Why do you hate to call them influencers? Okay, good question. I just think it's phony, okay? I mean, I think if it's like I came on here and I said I'm an influencer, I'm not an influencer, okay? I'm a person that sits on camera and I literally just film like what I'm talking about, what I'm doing or whatever, right? The fact that I may throw this up on here and somebody may go buy it at Ulta because they're like, oh, Peter has it, I like it, I think that would be cool too, right? Yes, that's like one of the benefits of coming along with this, but like, I don't know. It's like, just, I don't know, it bothers me. I think it's like so phony. It's like when I'm like, oh, well, I'm an influencer. And I think the other thing is that half the people that call themselves influencers aren't really influencing a whole lot of people at all, right? So it's like, you believe you are, but you really aren't. I mean, there's a lot of people that can hold this up, you know, like, let's just be for real. Like Jeffree Star, James Charles, I mean, they could hold this up in a video and it would sell lip smackers out of business. I mean, they would sell millions of them, right? But then there's other people that are like Instagram influencers, and I'm like, who are you influencing with what? Like, I don't understand all that. I just think it's, I don't know. I think it's phony. I just think it's phony. So it is whatever. I just don't, and I don't have to say, I also don't love the word creator, at least not when it applies to me. Do I create videos? Yes. Okay. Do I think that I'm creating videos? Like, I love the most popular girls in high school, but like, you talk about putting some creations together, okay? I'm not doing anything on that level. And when I see people that are, you know, I don't know, there's just a lot of phoniness on YouTube and in the social media world, don't you think? Like, let's just call it out for what it is, okay? It's just not that deep, right? Okay. What do you want to do when you grow up? Oh my God, I don't know. I would love to be a character actor in a movie, like some really, like, I don't know, some dark drama, and then I get nominated for an Academy Award. That would be my dream, okay? To then retire and then have my own talk show where I interview celebrities and things. I would love that. And then also write a book about my experience of the world. There you go. That's what I want to do when I grow up. Okay. Will you ever come to Oregon? Yes, I will come to Oregon. One of my very good friends lives in Portland, Oregon. She's lived there for 20 years. I've never visited her, but we talk about it all the time. I have not watched Joker yet. Which is the best holiday? Halloween by far. What's your favorite TV show? Oh God, that's so hard. I don't know. It's gonna stop. Hold on. Okay, my favorite TV show. I would have to say RuPaul's Drag Race. I mean, it's the one that American Horror Story or RuPaul's Drag Race. What are the best binge-worthy shows? The Good Place, which I'm watching right now. Any documentary, mystery, true crime documentary on Netflix, I love. I just finished Don't F With Cats. Did a review on my review channel about that. And then I had watched The Confession Killer before that. What else are the best binge-worthy shows? The Killing is my all-time favorite show of life on there. And Lost. Lost is another one of my favorite shows. Okay. Will there be a dedicated 2020 predictions video? I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do that. A lot of people have asked me to do my predictions video and to follow up on the 2019 predictions, and I don't know that I really want to do that. I was in a live stream. You know, I do it very jokey, but the reality is I have really strong feelings about things, and I always have ever since I was a kid. I've never, you guys, if you watch my videos, you know that, like, I go to a lot of psychics and mediums, okay? I've never once gone to a psychic or a medium who hasn't said to me that, like, they feel like I have some strong, like, psychic, like, feelings or whatever, right? Skills or whatever that means. Although, I will say, Aphrodite never told me that. But what's interesting is I did a video, or I did a live stream in December, and I talked about, somebody said, do one prediction, and I said, okay, I see a major YouTube couple breaking up, and I think it's a gay couple, at the beginning of the year, and Jeffrey and Nathan broke up. Now, I don't know if you consider them a gay couple because they don't identify that way, but it is a major YouTube couple. Interestingly enough, people asked me on the live stream, they said, is it Jeffrey and Nathan? And I didn't see that in my head. I saw another couple in my head, but it wasn't them. So, and it wasn't Shane and Ryland. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. What kind of places do you like to travel to? Anywhere with a beach that has a really nice bed in the hotel. Because I love to take naps and be on the beach. Let's see. Okay. I'm in my 3rd year of sobriety and I still think about using it every day. Does it ever get easier? It really gets easier, yeah. But you have to continue to do the tools and the skills that you want to do that you're supposed to do on a daily basis. And for me, that's working a 12-step program. That's not for everybody, okay? Working a 12-step program, which to me means reading my text, you know, doing daily meditations, going to meetings, sharing in meetings, having a sponsor, working steps with my sponsor, being sponsorable, working with others, and giving back in service. And to me, those are and fellowshipping with other people in recovery. I mean, those are the things that if you do those things, yeah, it will get easier, I believe. Oh my God. Some people on here ask such personal sexual questions, my Lord. Oh my God, okay. What has been your favorite review to date? Oh God, I have no idea. Let's see, my favorite review to date. The Chatty Patty thing was really fun to review. How are you doing? And I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you. How are you today? I'm great. What's your favorite and least favorite part about being a drama commentary person? My favorite part about it is just kind of like diving into finding out about something that I wouldn't normally know about. And I have to say, for me, watching like the beauty influencer world, the YouTube world and things like that is very much like me watching like one of the Real Housewives, okay, seasons. Because it's like like all the interactions and finding out about that, that's where I find my interest in it. I really am interested in this stuff, okay? I know that people are like, oh, you guys aren't really interested. I am, and I can tell you from most of the drama channels I've talked to in the past, they are too, you know? Like, I've had conversations over the years with many drama channels and we'll be like, oh my God, what do you think's going on here? Or what do you think this is? And whatever. So I think for us, we are fans of these people just like you, and we like to do our commentary on it. And that is fun for me, right? To put that out there. And I like to hear what you guys have to say as well. And I feel so blessed that I have a comment section that is really pretty classy and compassionate on a regular basis. You guys are so nice in the comment sections and share your opinions. What is something I don't like about it? That I think, you know, that we live in this world right now where, like, if your opinion is oppositional to somebody else's, you're wrong immediately, right? Like, I don't like that. Like, can we please live in a world where everybody has a right to their opinions, right or wrong, and just be like, hey, I respect your opinion. Let's have a discussion about it and see what you have to think. Just because I say it on a video does not make it true. That's the other thing I want to say. A lot of recovery questions. Hardest part about being in recovery, I would say, was the first 6 months, and I was resistant to everything I was told to do, and I would say, in retrospect, I mean, I think that was part of my journey and I had to go through it, but I wish that I had just been willing to put one foot in front of the other and done exactly what I was told to do. I got in a relationship 3 days out of treatment. I should never have done that, okay? That almost killed me, and I am not somebody that recommends getting into relationships in your first year of sobriety. I got into 2 within 3 months, and because I just so needed to be validated by a man, and I think that is a huge part of how my relationship with my husband works, is that I don't need his validation necessarily, and he doesn't need mine. If we give it to each other, that's fantastic and it feels good. But, you know, we are 2 people that are very independent on our own that choose to spend our lives together. I wasn't that person 25 years ago. 25 years ago, I thought that I needed a man in my life to tell me that I was okay. I thought I needed to be in a relationship and have somebody else love me. I don't feel that way today. I feel like I am blessed to have a loving relationship and a loving marriage, but I didn't feel that way 25 years ago about myself. Hold on a second. My loving husband is outside. He's texting me. He's like, can I come in? So I said, hold on 5 minutes. So let me just take a couple more questions. I actually didn't get a whole many more questions that aren't repeats. Love you. What's your favorite dessert? My favorite dessert, Nikki, is pecan pie, which somebody said the other day I pronounced it the appropriate way. Pumpkin pie or tiramisu are probably, oh my God. And back in the day, I loved baked Alaska. Okay. Can I be your best Rhiannon? Yes, Rhiannon, you can be. Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night. And to that sexual question, yes. They said something, yes or no. Oh, I just saw it again. Do you have any phobias? I'm definitely afraid of sharks. I'm so afraid of sharks. I hate it. How do you maintain body confidence? I struggle. Well, let me tell you something, and I will end on this. I am doing a little, I wanted to do a project going into 2020. I'm doing a little secret, it's not secret because now I'm telling you about it, project behind the scenes that will come up months down the road. And I'm just kind of filming a little bit here and a little bit there, and then I'm gonna put it together. And no, it's not gonna be a documentary, but it is gonna be like just, you know, talking about how I deal with body issues over a span of period of time. And yeah, I'm really excited about putting that together. Afraid. I've been very honest on there. It's been hard talking about my insecurities with my body and my body acceptance and things like that. But I feel like for me, this is something that I need to do. So stay tuned because that video will be coming in the next couple months. So anyway, I think that's it. I love you guys and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.